Welcome to this Yin-inspired session that we're going to do together here that is for deeper sleep. So we're going to start straight away, and of course all of these positions you can stop of course the video and stay in them a little bit longer if that inspires you. So we're going to start in hero position at the back of the mat, so we come gently to the knees. And what we're going to do is come basically straight into melting heart. So I'd like you to move the knees out to the sides of the mat. You can place the hands on the mat and just walk them gently forward until the elbows come to the floor. Make a little diamond with your fingers and thumbs, and then bring the forehead down to the mat. Allow the breath to be completely natural here and without control. And allowing the stomach to just hang down between the legs. Relaxing the hips, the knees, your toes, and the fingers. And just gently making sure that you're not supporting with the arms. And if you're feeling a little stiffer, of course, you can use a bolster. Just place it in front of the knees and bring the chest down. And again, the key here is to just allow the weight of the body to be affected by the earth's energy beneath you, or the gravity. You're just allowing the body to be as heavy as possible. So relax the shoulders just a little bit more. The hips. Just letting go of everything that's happened during the day, maybe even during the last week. This is your time, and only for you. As the upper back relaxes, you may need to lift the head and take out the tension from the back of the neck just by bringing the head just that little bit further forward. Giving all responsibility to the earth beneath you for the relaxation. Be conscious of the sounds that surround you, inside and outside the room, and just allowing the sounds to be there, without judgment, right or wrong. Good. We can bring the hands back to the knees. We can just gently come up out of the position and bring the knees back together again in the center. Of course, every time we come to hero position, we can either have cushions under the ankles or between the legs, whatever it makes you as comfortable as possible. Good, so we're going to sit side and then we're going to bring the legs straight down the mat. We're going to come into supported fish, so we can take a bolster here or some cushions and place them in the center of the mat. You can place them against the lower back here. And maybe you want some extra cushions lying around. I'll show you what to do with those in a second. And we're going to move the feet out to the corners of the mat and then come down onto the bolster. And here, as I said, if you wish to, you can place a cushion under the back of the head as well. And either here you can have the arms straight out from the side of the body, or if this is not comfortable, it's just to rest the hands on the chest and the elbows on the mat. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides, relaxing the hips and the knees. Expanding the space of your mind so the thoughts become less and less important. Remembering that the space of the mind is not limited by the physical form of your body. You just push out the edges. And finding the center point of your mind, beyond your thoughts, where we can sit and watch, watching the breath, the body, the support from the earth, the sounds, and the relaxation. If you find yourself holding the breath or controlling the breath in any way, release it and allow the body to breathe completely by itself. For these last few seconds, just relaxing the shoulders just that little bit more. And the lower back. Again, the hips, feet fall out to the sides, and the neck. So we gently bring the arms in towards the side of the body, and here we can bring the feet together in the center of the mat before we gently roll off the bolster or the cushions just to one side, the right side in this particular case. And if you like, you can bend the knees up just a little bit and then straighten the leg so that you can gently come up from the mat. Good. Can remove the bolster at the moment. And we're going to come into a gentle twist. So you can sit with the legs crossed, with the right leg in front of the left, or having the right leg flat on the mat, or the left leg, sorry. And Placing the right foot on top of the thigh. You place the left hand on the mat behind the buttock and bringing the right hand to the left knee, and we just gently turn just into its maximum rotation and look back behind the left shoulder, and here we just take a few breaths. Noticing how the massage to the muscles happens naturally through the breath. So again, here we're not trying to breathe deeply, we just allow the breath to be completely natural. Again, here we're not pulling with the right hand, it's just relaxed onto the knee. And as we breathe in this way, the body relaxes naturally, and we can experience that by now taking a deep breath. And as we exhale, you're going to feel that the body can just rotate just that little bit more. So again, we're not forcing anything, and the body is completely natural. We then release this position and of course change sides. We can now have the left leg in front of the right if the legs are crossed, or the left foot up on top of the right thigh. So coming into, again, half lotus if you can. Placing the right hand on the mat behind the hip and left hand onto the knee. And again we gently turn and breathe naturally and without control. Again, the hand just resting on the knees, we're not pulling in any way. Just watching the breath passing in and out of the body. Maybe noticing the temperature of the air against your skin. The support again from the earth beneath you. And this gentle massaging effect of the breath. And to finish again, once more, we take this long inhale. And as we exhale, just relax just that little bit more. And then we gently release the position, coming back to the center. Good, so again we're going to lie on the back. So we can use the elbow to slide down to the mat. Bring the feet together in the center of the mat. And we're going to move the whole of the upper body out towards the right. So bringing the right shoulder to the long side of the mat, or the head if you want to come just a little bit deeper. Look down the right side of the mat, bringing the right heel to the corner of the mat and crossing the left ankle over the right. Relax then the left hip down to the mat and place the hands gently behind the head. Again, relaxing into the position. Hips relaxed, knees relaxed. Just conscious of the breath. Maybe the gentle expansion and contraction of the body as you breathe. feeling this gentle expansion and stretch that we have on the left side and the slight compression we have on the right. We then uncross the legs, bringing the left foot to the center of the mat and the right foot to the left. We bring the whole of the body to the center of the mat again, as gently as possible, and then directly change sides. So taking now the left shoulder to the left side of the mat, or as I said, if you want to come a little deeper, the head onto the side of the mat. Down the left side of the mat, left heel comes to the corner of the mat, right, crossing over the left, relax the right down to the mat, and bringing again the hands behind the head. It's one of my favorite positions for relaxing the spine, the hips, the lower back, the pelvis. Banana position. In any of these positions, of course, we can close the eyes and just feel what's happening in the body. And as we practice in this way, you're going to find that you'll eventually be able to see the relaxation in every exhale. Especially if you're new to this form of yoga, we can take one more inhale, long and deep. Feel how the body almost lifts out of the position. And then a long exhale and feel how we sink back into the floor. And then we gently release the position. Bringing the right foot to the center of the mat, left foot to the right, and bringing the body back to the center of the mat. Arms come approximately 45 degrees out from the side of the body. We move the feet to the sides of the mat and relax into Savasana. Just again feeling how the floor or the earth beneath you is gently supporting your body in a perfect balance, not too much and not too little. A perfect balance. Same as the breath. It's a perfect balance between the inhale and the exhale. Not too much and not too little. If you wish to, in this position, Savasana, you can stay, of course, as long as you wish. I wish you a very pleasant night's sleep. Namaste.